Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Cyclones and the Warriors. And with that, I want to welcome everybody into another edition of the Winter 25 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you these 6 matches today between the Cyclones and the Warriors. How you doing today, Stu?
Doing well, Andrew. Seems like I was just talking with you.
We were. And we got a great day in store, so we'll be talking a little bit more, Stu. Excited for this matchup. Let's take a look at those standings. You see the Cyclones and Warriors towards the bottom. Cyclones, Warriors 5th and 6th place, respectively, so they're looking to get it up into the top 4, and those 4 teams will make the playoffs this year. So you see the Cyclones 2 points outside of that final playoff spot, the Warriors 2.5 points, but we've seen the Devils and Fireballs both make some pretty dramatic runs up the standings in just a few game days. No better way to get started than today. Top division doubles will begin the action. Great team coming out for the Cyclones. That'll be Inaki and Manu with a record of 4-2. They'll take on Douglas and Manny. That Warriors team just 1-5 to begin the season. Inaki and Manu coming off of one of their 2 losses just this past Friday night. They lost to Arutia and Arat, so expect a motivated Cyclones team tonight. 2 singles and 4 doubles on the slate. Getting started with this top division doubles match. Inaki and Manu will serve to Douglas and Manny.
Inaki serves, we begin. Here's a backhand by Manny, caught by Manu. Manu from the 11 line. Rebote forehand by Douglas to the outside. Manu with a tip ball at the 10 line. First point goes to Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
A rare miss there coming to the right side of Manu. He was on the move, maybe took his eye off of it. Either way, I mean, a simple start here for the Warriors, and they get a break.
Manny from the 10 line on the left side. Here's Manu from the 13. Douglas playing deep, backhand from the 10. Manu's there. Manny from the 12 line to the inside. Backhand by Manu. Rebote left side. This one caught by Inaki down low. Backhand. Straight to the back court. Manny's there. Inaki calls for the rebote, makes a save. Douglas from the costado. Drop shot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That scores. 2 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas has a serve.
Such a strategic shot, too, to begin the match. You have a colder ball. It's not going to bounce or travel as far, so you hit him with a drop shot. That's going to force Inaki and Manu to maybe go up a line, maybe a couple steps further than they would in the second and third set. So smart shot by Douglas. You start to throw those 2 walls earlier in the match. They don't open up as much. They don't have as much speed, but the drop shot, that's what you want to establish early. Well done.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Low runner to the inside, scooped up by Manny. Manu from the 11 line. There's the backhand by Manu. It goes wall to wall and out to the rebote. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Manu from the 11 line to the inside. There's the backhand by Manu. Manny on the catch. Manu deep in the corner makes a fine catch. Big backhand. Inaki now from the 9 line, powerfully from the backhand. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Here's Inaki. Inaki powerfully to the back wall from the left side. Here's the forehand rebote by Douglas. Manu's there. Backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Manu goes. Here's Douglas. Rebote forehand. Here's the backhand by Manu. Manu off the wall.
Great catch.
Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Here's Manu again from the 11 line.
Yeah.
Ball tipped. That is a third point for Warriors, Douglas and Manny. Douglas has a serve.
It's been a little surprising how defensive Inaki and Manu have been these last couple of matches. I mean, Inaki's a great shot maker when he's on, but you get in these long rallies, sure, a Magic City bounce is bound to happen, but against Douglas and Manny, sorry, Stu, there's an overserve there.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Please continue.
But against this team, and you look at the total catch rate, I mean, all 4 of these players are within 1 percentage point of each other. You get into a rally game, that's really the only way that Douglas and Manny can stay in it.
Rebote left side by Douglas. Here's a Manu. Manu from the 10 line, powerfully to the inside. A rebote. Forehand by Douglas. Manu makes the catch. Beautiful catch by Manu at the side wall at the 12 line. Inaki on the rebote save. Douglas takes it on the bounce. Costello 2-all stopped by Inaki. Inaki crossing the wall.
My
What an
goodness.
amazing save by Manny. Here's Manu. Light touch to the inside, and it scores. A well-played point by all 4 players. Tremendous play by Manny. This point goes to the Cyclones.
Yeah, great effort. All it was just a save on the outside, but a spectacular one. Take another look at this sequence. Douglas going for the 2-all. As he opens up, shoots it, but Inaki there in plenty of time. Almost overruns it, if anything. Look at Manny. Doesn't take a step towards the inside. He's moving to the outside pretty much the entire way. Gets it in the basket, and my, what a save. That ball's got a lot of spin. Manu almost had trouble with it, but then a beautiful cortada there, soft one, to get his team on the board.
Here's the backhand of the inside. Manu is there. Manu from the 12 line. Rebote. Forehand by Douglas. That ball's on the wall the whole way. Douglas flipped it up to the overhead screen. 2 points for Inaki and Manu. Inaki has the serve.
You're trying to simultaneously pull it off the wall and also try to keep it low. I mean, look at the space. I mean, the only way for the cesta to go is up. He sent it just a little too high and couldn't clear the overhead screen. That's a good technical highlight we're talking about. These rebotes, you want to get them to hit off the back wall and then be right along the side wall as your opponent tries to make the next throw. Got him right there, and the deficit's now 1.
Manny on the backhand of the inside. Manu now from the 10 line. Wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Rebote left side saved by Douglas. Manu low and hard to the inside. Douglas sets up. Rebote left side to the inside. Manu, rebote save. Here's Inaki. Backhand from the 7.
Oh, just ducked.
Drop shot. Douglas back to the inside. He's got it. Drop shot. 1, 2 bounces. Four points for the Warriors. Douglas and Manny. Douglas has the serve.
Inaki with one of his better opportunities. He shoots a drop shot, but Douglas is quick. He wasn't even outside the boundary line as he decided to turn and get back in there. Gets there in plenty of time, and his drop shot return close enough to the side wall that Inaki couldn't get there.
Rebote forehand by Douglas, cut off by Inaki. Beautiful catch. Manny from the backcourt on the right side. Inaki cuts it off the 6 line. Powerful backhand, stopped by Manny. Manu. Low and hard, right to the corner, out to the rebote. Douglas makes the save. Cut off by Inaki. Inaki to the inside, scooped high on the left side of Manny. Manu's there, backhand from the 12. Manny on the forehand from the 11, over the top, caught by Inaki. Beautiful catch by Douglas at the 9 line, big backhand, too much, that hit the overhead screen. 3 points for Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones. Inaki has a serve.
Such a premium on passing in a match like this, especially against Inaki and Manu. Take Manu out of it, force Inaki to play them off the back wall. Douglas makes a spectacular catch front ways, but again, when you make a tough catch, a lot of times you don't have control. I say it almost every day, and then you see the result as a ball up in the overhead screen.
There's the backhand by Manny. 2 pass, Rebote coming out. Inaki's there. Inaki again for the rebote from the forehand. Douglas takes it in the air. Backhand, rifled hard to the corner and out to the rebote. Rebote played by Douglas. Here's Manu. Beautiful catch by Manny, pulling it off the side wall. Manu from the 10 line. Beautiful catch by Manny. Manu on the side wall at the 13 line. Inaki takes this one in the air, backhand to the inside. Rebote by Douglas, big bounce brought down by Manu at the 13 line. Manu at the 10, backhand. Rifle to the inside, what a hard throw caught by Manny. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Manu from the 10 line, low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by Manny, deep in the backcourt. Big backhand by Manu, caught by Manny. Beautiful catch by Manny. Rebote from the left side of Douglas, caught by Inaki. Inaki from the costado to the inside, stopped by Manny on the forehand. He comes over the top, Inaki's there, split placement,
Oh,
will score. 4-4 is the score. Inaki serves.
And when you don't throw a ton of shots, I mean, you see how easily that one scored. Look at how much space there is to Douglas's left and Manny's right. They're not thinking about the split placement. Manny worried more about the drop shot hard to the inside. Douglas is defending the 2-wall. Just splits them up.
And with Inaki especially, you have to defend that 2-wall. He tends to throw a lot of them. Manny against the back wall.
Oh,
low
boy.
runner, a bit too low. It hits the pad. 5 points for Inaki and Manu. Possible set point.
Yeah, it had to be a matter of control there. That came out almost into Inaki and well low of what he wanted to do. And just like that, 3 straight points. Cyclones in control, a chance to take this set. After a strong start and, again, terrific catching here by Manny in the back.
There's the backhand by Manny. Robote. Douglas cuts it off. Costado right to Manu. Manu scoops it up. Manny, tremendous catch off the side wall. Here's Manu. Robote left side. Beautiful catch by Douglas down low at the side wall. Manu is there. Manu powerfully from the left side, wall to wall. Robote for Douglas. Douglas takes this on the bounce. The 2-wall is out. Point and set to Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out. Play our next set. So the Warriors got off to a tremendous start there and a significant point advantage. And then Manu and Inaki just came back point after point after point.
And just staying in there with their tremendous defense, you know. Inaki with just 1 split placement out of the 6 points. Outside of that, unforced errors and just better catching compared to their opponents. That's a drop shot to the inside. Started the scoring by Douglas. Robote here. Oh, yeah, Magic City bounce. And then a tip ball. So was that 3-0 at that point? I think. May have been. Robote here. Puts it inside. You see Douglas opens up for the 2-wall, but it's not enough.
Inaki's right there.
Defense, hard to the inside. And again, didn't even cost him the point. Look at this save,
What a save by Manny.
One hand, drops it to the inside. Inaki, you know, he goes up for that ball. It's got a ton of spin, and it's kind of floating. You don't want any part of that. Manu makes a difficult catch in a...
Perfect placement on the return.
Yeah, that's, I mean, the control by Manu on that catch and throw is just on another level.
See, that's the risk. You see, those balls against the sidewall are difficult to make on the Robote. We have a number of players who flip them up to the front wall without looking, and that's the risk that you have right there, is Douglas makes that throw 8 out of 10 times successfully. That time he flipped into the overhead screen.
Inaki with the inside placement. Manny back there coming away with it. But again, you see where that ball is placed over the top, off the wall. Gives Inaki a good opportunity.
Split placement, perfectly thrown.
There's just so much space there. It was 4-3, then 4-4, and eventually 6-4. Cyclones take that first set. Second set ready to begin here. Douglas and Manny will have the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Douglas will have the serve for the Warriors. Douglas serves. The second set has begun. Here's the backhand by Manu. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Here's the backhand by Manny. That ball crossing the sidewall and scoring as thrown by Manu. Manu and Inaki for the Cyclones. First up on the board here in our second set.
Yeah, Manny trying to get that one just before it crossed the sidewall. A little late to react, and you see the difference. Caught a piece of the sidewall, kicked it away from the center of the basket, and gets the Cyclones that first point of set two.
Here's a backhand by Manny. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Rebote saved by Douglas. Inaki cuts it off the 7. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand. Manu's there. Manny comes over the top. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Cut off in the air by Douglas. Douglas powerfully from the left side. A bullet goes right to the corner. Inaki cuts it off. Outside placement. Scores perfectly for Inaki. That's 2 points for the Cyclones. Inaki and Manu. Inaki serves. Inaki's precision from the costado is spot on.
Well, again, this Filo, costado straight to the outside. That's been his go-to shot more than the traditional costado two-wall. Douglas doesn't even break his stride because he's expecting that one to open up to the net.
And it turned out to be more of a split placement. Yeah.
The splitter forces the defense to react and make a play on it, whereas the two-wall sometimes you just have to go out there and make a play.
Here's a backhand by Manny to the inside. Rebote, the rebound from the back wall.
Great patience.
Manu turns to make the save. Here's Manny in the backcourt. Over the top. Manu's there. Rebote for Douglas. Powerful forehand rebote cut off by Inaki. Manu will take this at the 11 line. Low, hard backhand caught by Douglas. Douglas on the backhand from the 7 line. Manny from the 10 to the inside. Scoop by Manny. Manu from the 11 line to the inside. Wall to wall. Rebote by Douglas. Big bounce. Brought down by Manu on the forehand. Manu calls for it. From the back wall on the right side. Here's Douglas midcourt. Backhand by Inaki. Wall to wall on the wall. Rebote save. Inaki went for it on the forehand. Tipped it. 1 point for Douglas and Manny. Douglas has the serve.
Yeah, he was attacking that ball a little bit too hard up in the front court.
Had all the makings of a guy who knew he was going to catch the ball and had some idea of what he was going to do with it when he caught it.
He went for this quicker. I mean, most guys wait for it to settle, but again, he's attacking it, picks it right on the tip, and you see that ball's got a lot of spin, not as easy as you may think.
Manny down low. Backhand from the 13. Rebote, forehand by Douglas. Catch by Inaki, backhand from the 7. Right to the corner. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Manu takes it in the air.
Oh, my.
There's the backhand by Manu. Manny again. On the wall the whole way. Out to the rebote, and Inaki's there. Here's Douglas from the costado to the inside. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Douglas has it. Powerful backhand. Manu is there. It's a point for Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones. Inaki serves.
Yeah, Douglas has been powering these backhands low and hard to the inside against Aratz, against Nicholas, against, I mean, just simply shorter back quarters. That's going to work. Manu's got 6 inches, 7 inches on those guys. A lot easier for him to catch that in the air, and when he does, takes control of the point. You know, Douglas was using his power and just blasting those rebotes over and over. Just not working against this team.
There's a backhand by Manny. Manu's there.
That's the one. Yeah, a little higher.
Rebote forehand. This one caught by Douglas. Powerful backhand caught by Manu. Big backhand by Manu. Rebote coming out to the 3 line. Douglas, big bounce. This one's stopped by Manu. Inaki cuts it off in the air. Below, scores. 4 points for Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones. Inaki serves.
I like the first one that he said with Douglas. I mean, got it out of reach, but then Manu catches one in the air, and then momentum swings in favor of the Cyclones. Inaki with another opportunity after Douglas lays up a rebote. Throw it right at him hard. It's difficult to react to it. You can't get the basket in place. 4-1 now in this second set.
Here's Manu from the forehand. Catch by Douglas midcourt. Powerful backhand, a little clip off the side wall. Cortada by Inaki, stopped by Douglas. Beautiful catch. The ball tipped in the backcourt. 2 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas serves.
He got Manu off his footing there. He's been comfortable standing between the 13 and the 11. This one he had to step up a little bit and across the side wall. Take a look here. It's coming in low. You see he's stepping up on the numbers. Gets him just their second point.
Rebote left side to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Manu. Manny takes that off the side wall at the 12. Rebote forehand rifled by Douglas. Manu keeps the rebote for himself. Plays it from the 9. Here's Manny. Hard to the backcourt. Manu's there. Manu. Powerful backhand. Douglas sets up for the rebote. To the left side of Inaki it goes. Inaki hard to the inside. Manny's there. Manny over the top. Picaba will score. 3 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas serves.
Well, Picada's a change of pace, and it also forces the opponent to communicate. You know, if they're not putting a name on that ball, look at where this one drops. He comes over the top. Inaki can't get there. It's right on the numbers for Manu. And then off the back wall, it's dropping.
That's also, sorry to interrupt you, Andrew, but that's also a forehand that goes to the side wall and stays along the side wall. That's particularly difficult to do. Rebote forehand by Douglas, caught by Manu. Douglas from the 9 line. Here's the backhand. Wall to wall it goes. Inaki on the rebote. Rebote dropping. Douglas makes the save. Inaki cuts it off. Hard to the inside,
right
and Manny's there. Big backhand. Rebote for Inaki. Inaki, forehand rebote. Caught by Manny. Manny over the top. Catch by Manu. Manu on the catch. Backhand again from the 10 line to Manny. Manny goes to the corner. Manu is there. Manny in the corner makes a catch on the left side. Beautiful catch by Manu.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Beautiful save by Douglas. He's up. Manu is there. Backhand from the 11. Rebote forehand. Catch by Inaki behind him at the 9. Manu from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Rebote. Left side by Douglas. Manny over the top to the inside. Here's Manu. Manu on the backhand, powerfully thrown. That's a bullet caught by Manny in the corner. That's a beautiful catch. Manny again. Backhand, taken in the air by Inaki. 2-all by Inaki is scooped by Douglas. Low and hard by Douglas is caught by Manu. Manny on the backhand from the 12 line. Manu is there. Here's the backhand by Manny. Inaki from the left side to the inside. Robote. Beautiful scoop by Manny deep in the backcourt. Manu has it on the forehand. Beautiful catch by Manny. Big right side. Inaki calls for the rebote. Douglas cuts it off. Splitter. Will score. Perfectly thrown. 4-4 is the score. Douglas serves for the Warriors.
Perfect time to break out the split placement. Had Inaki backpedaling to the outside off his footing. Manu was stepping up, expecting the drop shot. You know, it's kind of like pitching and sequencing. You know, when you see a lot of a particular shot, then you start to get an eye for it. So Manu was expecting the drop shot. That's when you switch it up and throw the splitter. Perfectly done here, and the Warriors right back in it.
Beautiful throw by Manu. Rebote save by Douglas. Here's the backhand again. Wall to wall, way out to the rebote at the 5 line. Fired from the forehand of Douglas. Scoop by Manny on the 13 line. Big backhand. Stopped by Manu. Douglas at the side wall. Beautiful catch. Here's a backhand by Manny. Manu will stop it on the 13 line. Douglas takes us in the air. Backhand blasted from the 7 line. Looking for the home run. Rebote turned by Inaki on the 2 line. Rebote saved by Douglas, caught by Manu. Manu high and hard to the inside, and Manny's there. Rebote, left side by Douglas. Douglas makes the catch. Splitter. Scores. 5 points for Douglas and Manny. This is possible set point.
Douglas starting to realize the splitter doesn't work when you throw the splitter itself. It's a variation of the costado. It's a variation of the drop shot, the 2-wall, whatever you may think. But you just start firing the split placement, the defense has nothing to worry about here. When you get the drop shot going, you see Manu's inside, Inaki to the outside the entire way.
It's a beautiful catch off a hard serve by Douglas. Manu gets in there, backhand, blasted. Rebote by Douglas to the inside. Manu from the 10 line. Another powerful backhand goes right to the corner. Douglas at the sidewall makes the save. Inaki has it. Rebote forehand. Inaki calls for the rebote. He makes a save. Douglas attacks, slaps at it, knocks it down. 5-5. This is match point for the Cyclones in blue, Inaki and Manu. Set point for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors.
Well, the same mistake we saw Inaki make earlier. Douglas, I mean, aggressively attacking this floater.
Trying to trap it.
And that's kicking up high.
Just smacking at it with, like...
I mean, he knows it's not an easy catch, but... You know, if Douglas gets it up there at the 3 line, he's thinking about ending the set.
Manny from the backhand. Here's Manu. Manu blasts this backhand, and Manny is there. Manny hard to the inside. Manu, backhand again. Low and hard. What a catch by Manny. Manny again from the 13 line to the inside. Manu's there. Manu from the 10, lower and harder. Douglas is there. Backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown out to the rebote. Rebote forehand caught by Douglas. Douglas on the backhand, right back to the corner, out to the rebote. Here's Inaki. Douglas for the rebote. Beautiful catch by Manu. Backhand by Manu, another great catch by Manny at the 12 line. Rebote by Douglas.
Great read.
Big backhand by Manu. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Inaki's there. Here's the backhand. Manny from the 12 line to the inside on the wall. Inaki calls for it. Forehand rebote stopped by Douglas. Douglas from the costado. Manu with a spectacular catch on the left side. Manny again deep in the backcourt. Rebote, left side by Douglas. Big bounce on the wall, brought down by Manu. Spectacular catch. Rebote coming in high. Douglas makes the save.
It's a tough one.
Rebote left side by Douglas. Backhand by Manu. Douglas has it. Backhand from the 7. Right to the corner. Rebote saved by Inaki. He keeps the point alive. Here's Douglas. Backhand from the 7. Again, out to the rebote. Beautiful catch by Manny again in the backcourt. Manu on the forehand. Over the top. Picala, big time. Douglas makes a tremendous effort. This ball hits the overhead screen. Such a hard-fought point. Point, set, and match for Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones, taking it in straight sets, 6-4, 6-5.
Wow. Intense match to get the game day started. And, you know, in the second set, those Picas, they bounce up a little more. That was the difference there. 6-4, 6-5. Inaki and Manu get the win for their team. Cyclones on the board first in tonight's game day. Coming up next, we'll stick with doubles. Send it over to Division 4. And that'll be Bueno and Amigarena against Alex and Bradley. Game day score reflecting that win a few moments ago by the Cyclones, Inaki and Manu. See those two teams on the outside looking in our Winter 25 playoff race. Top 4 teams will advance to the playoffs, so the Cyclones and Warriors, they do a little bit of work to get back in it, but plenty of time still to do so. We will hear from our winners, Inaki and Manu. Now 5-2 this year after that win. Congratulations, guys. A hard-fought match to begin the game day. One thing I want to ask you, do you guys have any preference between a colder ball to start off a match or a warmer ball as the match picks up, Inaki?
It doesn't matter what we prefer because we always start with a new ball.
Sure.
So there is no chance for choosing.
But in terms of the strategy or anything, do you guys play any differently in a first set or second, or you just always stick to that same game plan throughout?
Yes, in the first set, we try instead of leaving me the ball for the rebote, Laucho always catch, like he try catching more with when the ball is cold.
Right. Absolutely, guys. Great win to start off the day. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.